Hello students, this is Priyanka belonging to the Department of English, SF, Fatima College, Madurai. Today we'll deal with the topic characters in the novel Cry the Beloved Country. Before moving into the topic, we will briefly deal about the author's biography. Alan Paton was born on 11th January 1903 in South Africa. He graduated from university with distinction in physics and soon became a school teacher. Even in early stages of his career, Paton became interested in race relations, and that is why he joined South African Institute of Race Relations in 1930 when he was only 27 years old. At the age of 32, Alan Paton became a principal of a reformatory school for delinquent urban African boys near Johannesburg. Over the next several years, Paton continues race relations studies and writes a series of articles concerning crime, punishment and reform in South Africa. So very important and an interesting fact about this novel is Alan Paton took only less than a year to complete this novel. So he wrote this novel very quickly. So this novel's success allowed him to resign as a principal of the school and focus on his writing. So he resigned his job and focused on his writing alone. He's a very important writer, very important South African writer, and many upcoming South African writers see him as their guide. Okay, they take their guidance from this person, and he had also received many awards. And this book is very much important in South African literature. So we deal with the first character, and our first character is Stephen KUMALO. So in this novel we have two protagonists. So one of the protagonists is Stephen KUMALO. This Stephen KUMALO is a Zulu priest. Okay. Now he's a pastor, and he lives in the village named Ixopo. Okay, that is situated in North Cheni. Now he visits Johannesburg. Okay, a place called Johannesburg, and there's two reasons behind that. One is because he receives a letter, okay, from one person saying that his sister Gertrude, whose sister Stephen KUMALO has a sister named Gertrude, and she resides in Johannesburg, and he gets the news through the letter that this person is ill. Okay, so this is one of the reasons, and the other reason is Stephen KUMALO has a son named ABSALOM. So this ABSALOM, he moved to Johannesburg in order to look for the job, and Stephen KUMALO also goes to Johannesburg in order to search his son. Okay? He only knows that his son resides in Johannesburg, but he doesn't know exactly where. So he goes and he searches for his son Absalom. This Stephen KUMALO is a very quiet, humble and gentle man, and he has a very strong moral sense. We all know that he's a Zulu priest, so of course he has this abiding faith in God. Now he believes in the strength of family life. That is why he wants to reunite his family. In the end of the novel we find that Stephen KUMALO becomes an activist for social justice and a return to rural life. Okay, the reason is he's very much scared about the big city lifestyle. He doesn't believe in such kind of lifestyle, and he's also convinced that this city is an evil place because he sees many evil things in the city, and at the end he's convinced that it's an evil place and he just wants to return to his own village. His concern for his family expands into a concern for the entire country of South Africa. So he sees the sufferings of the people and he wants to do something good for them. So this Stephen KUMALO is one of the protagonists. Next we'll see about another character, James JARVIS. So this James JARVIS is a novel, another protagonist. And the important fact is he is a white man. Okay, so he's a white man, and he also has a son named Arthur Jarvis. Okay, his name is Arthur Jarvis. This Arthur Jarvis was murdered. Okay, and he was murdered by Stephen Kumalo's son, Absalom Kumalo. Okay, during a robbery, accidentally he kills Arthur Jarvis. At first, he was not very much interested on this race relations, but later in the novel, he finds out that his son uh, had been doing many social work for black people, for South African people. That is why he also gains interest. Okay. Um, yes. So later we find that this person James Jarvis, he becomes friends with Stephen Kumalo. Okay, he know that Stephen Kumalo's son murdered his own son, but later he accepts the fact, and he accepts Stephen Kumalo and his family also. And eventually he devotes himself to the social progress of the country. Okay, he starts helping the South African people. He even starts a club called Arthur Jarvis Boys Club, and he also makes donations to the village area around Ixopo to help with the drought. Okay, there's a drought, and in order to help that, he gives many donations. This person also belongs to the village called Ixopo, which is the village of Stephen Kumalo. Okay, next we'll deal with the character. Okay, Theophilus MSIMANGU. Theophilus MSIMANGU is a minister in Sofia town. Okay, Sofia town, that is in a region of Johannesburg. He requested that Stephen Kumalo visit him in order to save his sister. So we saw that Stephen Kumalo receives a letter from one person, right? So this is the person who writes letter to Stephen Kumalo. That Stephen Kumalo's sister is Spain. Now he's the guide for Stephen Kumalo. Okay, when Stephen Kumalo was in Johannesburg, he's the guide. Okay, this Theophilus gives him all his savings when he decides to dedicate himself to the service of the poor. Okay, so he has the service mind, and he also helps the poor. Okay. Okay, next we'll deal with the character Absalom Kumalo. Now we know that who this person is. He's Stephen Kumalo's son, and he's the person who killed Arthur Jarvis. If you read the novel, you'll find that Stephen Kumalo and Absalom Kumalo, they have a very good relationship. And even Absalom Kumalo, he feels very sorry that he left North Cheney and he traveled to Johannesburg in order to become rich. But that doesn't happen, and the opposite happens. He ends up in jail. Okay. So this Absalom Kumalo, at the end of the novel, we know that he was sentenced to death by hanging. Okay, he was sentenced to death, but he has a girlfriend who was pregnant, and Stephen Kumalo takes her to the village. And if you look at these four characters, they are very important characters in the novel. And if you read the novel, you understand through these characters what are the state of the people in South Africa, how the South African people, black people, they suffer, and even the white people. Okay, how these white people show supremacy over the South African people. Only some person like James Jarvis, they try to understand about these black people and try to help them, but not all are like that. Okay, so these are the characters in the novel Cry the Beloved Country. So this is pretty much about it.